Hi, this is Brent with Timely Systems. I'm going to extend off of some classes I taught in Cedar City this week. So with that, let's go ahead and go to Pingendo.com. You can see that up here in the URL. I'm highlighting that blue. And on their main page, click the Download It for Free button. So scroll down and pick the platform that fits best for your device. Most of you will use Windows, some will use the Mac. I'm going to go ahead and download Pingendo for Windows, as that is my platform. And we'll wait about 30 seconds for that to download completely. Alright, we are almost there. Alright, once that is done, go ahead and click on that download and open it up. Alright, and go ahead and click I agree and install. Pingendo setup does not have any adware or any other type of installation besides its base application. What this means, it is completely safe to download and install. Once it is done, it'll give you the option to run Pingendo and go ahead and finish. It'll start Pingendo automatically. Alright, so right now Pingendo is telling me I have 10 free days left this month. So one of the cool things about Pingendo is in your first month you get 10 days of free editing. And what this means is I can open it up today, and this will be my day 1. And if I open it up next week, then it'll be day 2. It's not 10 consecutive days, it's just 10 days of use. And per each month it gives you an additional 5 days added to this. That way you can edit your content for free. So what we'll do is go ahead and click continue. And let's go ahead and click index.html. Let's actually make a new project for this. Alright, so you should see a screen that looks like this. Let's go. Start a new project. So click New Project. Click out of the project box. Select a blank project. And click Create. Then we're going to go ahead and hit this plus icon down here in the bottom left. Click Page. And type in index. So now you have index.html. And then click Enter. You can now click out of your projects box. And now you are inside the index.html. So on your website currently it is completely blank, and that is not good, as your visitors won't see anything about your company. If you want to change this, so one of the first things we want to change is we want to add a nav bar to your web page. And to do this, it's super simple. Just go over to your left hand side of the screen, click on the plus icon, and then click on nav bars. And then drag a nav bar that you would like into your view. Just like this. Perfect. So to edit the text on Pingendo, it is super simple. Just go ahead and hover over the text you want to edit and double click. I'm going to type in free sheet music. So that concludes what I want from my nav bar. Now I want to add a section that they can view, and will draw them into my web page. So I'm going to go ahead and select I Feel the Charm underneath the covers section. I'm going to drag it and drop it just like we did for the nav bar. I'm going to go ahead and change the text, so double click. Alright, and that's good enough for me there. But you can go ahead and double click on any of this and change it as you want. But let's go ahead and get into changing this photo here. So if you notice, this photo is fairly bland. It's not very eye-catching, and we want to change that. So let's go ahead and go back into your browser. And we're going to go to a website called unsplash.com. Highlight it up here. Unsplash, you can go ahead and search for something that matches your business or something you want to use to catch your reader's attention. I'm going to say something colorful. Alright. Looks like this works perfect for me. I'm going to go ahead and copy my image address. So right click, copy image address. And go back into Pingendo. And then click over here towards the right, where it says section. And if you look over to the right, you have the settings. If you notice, there is no background here, and that's because in the settings for this particular object, that doesn't exist. But if we go into the CSS option, we can now see a background image and a URL. So in here, we want to go ahead and right past the parentheses, copy everything inside of them, backspace, and Control V. Control V is your copy paste. Alright, so now my entrance, my index page, is very colorful and invites my users into the web page. So that's perfect. Let's go ahead. I need to add some more content now. I'm going to go back up to the plus. I'm going to go down to, I don't know, let's go to features. If we scroll down features, we keep going, we'll eventually find something we like and we want to add. I'm going to add this one right here. It looks fairly professional. I'm going to edit the text here. Alright. So once you go ahead and edit all your content, we now want to add our photos to these as well. So if you notice, these are fairly bland. They have nothing to do with your business or your website, period, there as well. So let's go ahead and go back to Unsplash. And let's find a photo that does. I'm going to go ahead and type in music. I'm going to go ahead and select this one. So right click, copy image address, and go back into Pingendo. I'm going to go ahead and click on the image itself. And over here where we're in the CSS settings, we want to click back onto settings. And here in the URL option, we want to copy everything in there and Control V once more. Now, the photo I selected is showing there. So using this, you can go ahead into the plus area and select all kinds of different content for your business. So let's say I want to go ahead and I want this pricing table now for what I have. I can go in there and I can edit everything. Just double click, change the text, and you are good to go. You can now make yourself a simple and free website to get your business going.